Sunday, everybody, and welcome to Valley Spotlight, right, Mike?
Yeah, we're at the old ball game, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah. Heather Sally is here. What's your new title, Heather?
General Manager.
Darn right she is.
General Manager, the first female general manager for the Scrappers out here at Eastwood Field. And of course, Chef Mark Canzanetta from Oaxaca Taco and Bistro 1907. More on why Mark is hanging out with us here at the field. I know, we're mixing baseball and tacos together today a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
I
But
mean, it's supposed to be hot dogs, but tacos go, it's still the same concept.
Right.
You pick it up with 3 fingers.
and they're delicious.
You don't use baseball mustard, but you know, by golly. Are there a lot of female general managers in?
There are not. There are not. So probably about 20% or less across minor league baseball. So
I'm surprised it's even close to 20%, honestly.
It's taken a while to get to that point, but I see it moving up
for you.
every year.
We are
Thank
so
you.
proud of you. You have been here for how many years now?
This
with
is
us?
my 19th season with the Scrappers.
And how many years have they been here?
About what?
So
Close
this
to
is our
25.
25th season, actually.
Wow.
This
This
year.
is incredible.
Yeah.
That just made me
We're-
feel really old.
We've known Heather,
Right.
obviously.
Seeing that I was at the first game.
You were here,
I was here.
behind home plate.
Behind home play. Yeah, I
In
was
what,
here.
99?
Whenever the first game was, I was here.
So he was here in 99, I came in 01. I left for a short period of time and been back since 2010.
Wow.
So
Big moments out here for you,
Yes.
Mark. Big memories,
You know,
right?
My first set of kids, we had a lot of great memories here, a lot of fun times here. Saw CC Sabathia pitch his first ball game here, and I was like, where did this guy come from? Because, I mean, he threw a ball at the net that, like, pushed in, like, the Matrix towards your face.
He could gun it, couldn't he?
He could gun it.
The big
He really
dude.
could. He was a big guy.
Yeah,
Well,
for sure.
it is wonderful to see you, and you guys have a great season already that's
Yes.
underway,
Yes.
and lots of fun things that are happening on any given night when people are out here for the families, right?
yeah, we have so many things, 9 fireworks nights, lots of giveaways. We have 8 specialty jerseys, peppers and oil, cookie tables, a lot of fun things.
Buck nights, all
Buck
sorts
nights.
of stuff, right?
Buck
Yes.
nights
Love it.
and $2 taco nights, right, Mark? Every home game.
Every home game
on a Thursday.
On a Thursday, it's $2 taco nights from Oaxaca Taco. Mike Gallo, our operations director, comes out here with the team. We set up our tent back by the beer alley, and you know, our first game was super responsive. Everybody had a great time. You guys sold a lot of beer, and we sold a lot of tacos.
Nice.
So beer and tacos do go hand in hand.
Yeah.
And on Taco Tuesdays, anytime that we score how many runs?
5 runs.
5 runs or more.
5 runs or more.
Bring your stub into Oaxaca Taco, and you get a free taco.
How about that?
How about
Not right
that?
after the game, because you probably won't be there at
We
that
probably
hour.
won't, no, we close at 9, so
Yeah.
probably the next day.
But up on the 4th of July, they do. Then we're ready to go.
Yeah.
Ready
Well,
to
we
go.
won't be there the 4th of July.
Right, the next day.
Yeah, the next day.
Yeah. Are you doing fireworks on the 4th?
We are.
Ooh, yeah.
We saw our first round of fireworks out here on our last Thursday home game, and the kids, the grandparents, we have generations in our family, and we all had just the most wonderful time.
Yes.
Well, I
that's
used to
the
live a
thing.
couple streets over, and we could see them from my front yard all the time.
That's
It was awesome.
perfect.
Yeah, it was great.
Perfect.
Couldn't be any better. And Mike, you had a chance to sit down with the new
He's the
team
new
member,
manager.
right?
Yep, he's the new manager. He was on the Detroit Tigers. He was on the Cincinnati Reds. He was on the Washington Nationals, and now he's a Scrapper. Meet Dmitri Young.
Well, I was in contact with the president of the league, Sean Campbell, around August of last year, and he brought up the opportunity of coming to. I wanted to be a hitting coach, but because I was a high school head coach for 3 years, you know, I was like, you know what, I want to try managing, and this was one of the places that popped up that was available, and so I chose this place.
How do you like it so far?
Well, without the rain, it's pretty nice here. It's a nice little quaint area, you know. I don't stay too far from the stadium, and there's a lot of places to eat.
Tell me about the prep. What's harder for you, the prep work or the game part, or getting to know the guys, or what have been some of the hurdles so far?
The hurdles is pretty much putting out a lineup, because the first half we have the draft eligible guys, and what we're doing with those guys, it's all about developing and getting these guys seen by the scouts to hopefully get drafted next month. And so making sure everybody gets a fair amount of at-bats, a fair amount of playing time, so they can show off their skills to the scouts. And
Is that different for you, considering like you're the last, I don't know how many years in your career, you're concerned about winning. Now here we're kind of concerned about developing, which is a different animal altogether.
Well, it's not difficult for me because my background includes being on the amateur side with MLB, doing the Breakthrough Series, Hank Aaron Invitational, and that's all about developing players, you know. We'll go out there and play, and of course the name of the game is to win, but when you're developing players, they're gonna mess up. We're not gonna take them out of the game because you let a ball go through your legs or you struck out with the bases loaded. It's like, how are you gonna bounce back and progress during the game? Are you going to be one of the guys that's going to quit, or are you going to be the guys that's just going to put your head down? I'm going to continue to go because later on in the game, I might make the game-winning play or I might get the game-winning hit.
Do these guys get that yet?
I think they do because that was one of the things that my entire coaching staff has stressed to these guys is that you're not playing for your college coach anymore. You don't have to do this, this, and this. And they're starting to get it, but they're also starting to understand that, especially the pitchers, we're not trying to light up the radar gun here. You have what you have. How are you going to make that work? How are you going to make that slider work? You know, your 96-mile-per-hour fastball, you hitting your spots. And then when you get runners on, how are you keeping them at bay?
Had they ever heard of you before?
Well, most of them have. You know, they got Google, and then they can go on YouTube and see some highlights and stuff. And upon talking to them, we're giving them the reality of professional baseball. They don't know what professional baseball is. You know, high school players play 2, 3 games a week. College, they play 4. And this is every single day. And they have to show up every single day to the ballpark. There's no, oh, there's a rain out, you don't have to show up. Or, oh, I'm sick, coach. You know, I'm not going to make it. That's what I dealt with high school. You know, and it's like, hold on, you got to show up, and then I can tell you to go home. You can't dictate what you're going to do. It's like, once you're in pro ball, it's every day from the time you get to spring training until the end of the season.
Have you told them about some of the things you went through, some of the ups and downs?
Some. I mean, we've only been here for less than 2 weeks, so, you know, more and more that we get to know the guys on the team. You know, we talk during the game and talk about situations and you know, on the field, off the field stuff, you know, learning how to say no, because once they get drafted and you know, they get a big paycheck, they're gonna be people coming out of the woodwork. Hey, you remember when I threw BP to you that one time back when you was in the 7th grade? I need 20,000. That's right.
Does that happen?
Oh, heck yeah, it does.
Really?
Yeah, people come out of the woodwork. All of a sudden, you become Mr. ATM.
Happened to you?
Yep, and I had to learn how to say no.
What would you tell people that live around here, that come to the games, why should they come out and watch this team? They don't know anybody on the team, but what would they see when they come out?
You're going to see some excitement. That's what you're going to see. You're going to see some guys that get on base, they steal bases. We got dudes that can hit for power. We have pitchers with power arms that are working around the strike zone. And they're good-looking guys.
Well, there you go. See, you've hit all the demographics there on that one question. Well, thank you for taking the time. They were getting ready for a game that day, so
many different experiences from so many different moments in this sport.
He's been all over, and he's had a lot of ups and downs in his life, and he can actually share those things with his guys.
Yeah, these guys are going to learn so much from him. That's what you want.
Absolutely.
That's what you want. Sit tight.
We're going to learn something too, aren't we?
Mark is going to be back, and salad dressings. 'Tis the season, and if you've ever been to bistro, then you know that there's like this one salad dressing that you could just literally drink.
That's true.
So we're going to learn how to make them. So sit tight. We'll be right back, right out here at Eastwood Field.
This show is truly the ultimate girls' night out and couples date night. Don't let the show's title fool you. Men love it too. 6 Ages of Woman, a one-woman comedy show starring actor-comedian Mary Factor, is coming to the Robbins Theater on Saturday, September 16th. With hilarious PG-13 humor, Mary Factor's one-woman comedy show has been a smash hit for decades, and for good reason. Mary's timeless message of hope, change, and growth is more relevant and hilarious now than ever. Tickets are on sale now at the Robbins Theater box office or robbinstheater.com.
Before you go anywhere, for anything else, come to America's wholesale outlet first. Everything you see is 50% off retail prices 7 days a week. From housewares to appliances, from name brand candles to name brand cookies, and everything in between. We've got it all for half price. If you're in the mood to hunt for treasure, the daily bin deals can't be beat. America's wholesale outlet, Easy to find on South Avenue, located right next to the Amish market. We make every trip worth your while, and then some.
Hills is the low-cost living, anti-inflation department store.
Shop Hills in the Liberty, Lincoln Knolls, and Boardman Plaza's Youngstown, and the Ridgeview Plaza in Warren, and the Hills location in Champion, all open 10 till 10 daily.
Your eyes are two of the most important parts of your body, so it's best to take care of them. Optical Solutions in the Austintown Plaza offers comprehensive eye exams, medical eye care, LASIK and cataract evaluation, and more. Contact lenses in all types, plus eyewear from budget to designer frames. Optical Solutions is your complete eye care destination. Covered by most insurance carriers, contact Optical Solutions today to make your appointment. 330-797-8780.
Welcome back, right?
Welcome back. Valley Spotlight, home of the Scrappers. MVScrappers.com if you want to look up tickets and when they're going to be playing their home games.
How lucky are we to have this ballpark here?
You have no idea.
Like this.
And the amount of talent that comes through here is so cool.
And $2 tacos on Thursdays from Oaxaca Taco.
Right.
But right now we are going back in Pesto's Kitchen, the vault.
The vault. We went back to the vault because I was on vacation.
Right, and we're talking about salad dressings because
Right.
Well, you know what?
you make some of the best.
I do make very
I know-
good salad dressings.
You do.
Coming up through the days, I was always known for sauces, vinaigrettes, and things like that. It's one of my specialties. But in today's tough economic times where we're getting squeezed on energy, whether it's at your house or at the gas pump, and then you go to the grocery store and you see a little thing of mayonnaise, a squeeze bottle for $6.19, or a thing of dressing for $7, you say to yourself, I think I can make that as good or better at home for a lot less money.
Wow.
And that's what we're going to teach you how to do.
Let's see.
We are back in Pesto's Test Kitchen, and my
We are.
goodness,
We're going to make some dressings.
because the salad looks amazing.
It's waiting to be dressed. It really is. It's waiting to be dressed. You know what? When we do salads, whether it's at the bistro or we do them here or any of the other restaurants we've been a part of, when you go out to eat, oftentimes you get dressing like glopped all over everything. Lettuce doesn't want that. Lettuce just wants to be lightly dressed. It's a delicate thing. You don't want to overdress it. You don't want to wilt it, especially when we get to a mayo-based dressing
Let
over
us
there.
tell you about lettuce.
But we really want to have light dressings. It's supposed to accent the lettuce
Right.
and bring out some flavor, not be a soup.
Well, your vinaigrette, I have to say, people ask me all the time, they're like, what does he put on there? What is he putting on there?
It's right here. We're making the bistro
Finally.
house dressing right here.
It's right here.
So
okay.
this is a vinaigrette. So we're
All
going to emulsify a vinaigrette because oil and liquid don't like to go together so much.
No,
Like
they
fire
don't.
and water. They just don't mix.
Men
so
and women.
A lot of people do or don't know that mustard is an emulsifier. So we're going to use this mustard as an emulsifier. That's going to bring everything together and it's going to keep it together. So we're going to do that. We're going to add our beautiful apple cider vinegar. Okay. Some fresh parsley.
Am I helping you? Just monitoring you?
Sure.
Yeah.
You can put that lemon juice.
All right.
I'll put a pinch of salt. Nice pinch of salt because you always want to season your. You put the scallions in.
All of them?
All of them this time. We're not making Rangoon this time. Okay.
Dumb. All right.
So
there we go.
typically dressings are built, vinaigrettes are built 1/3 of vinegar and 2 parts of olive oil. But I'm going to sweeten this up a little bit. God, I love honey.
Hey, we have a bee guy.
We have a bee guy.
That bee guy.
Mike
He's
the bee
really
guy.
a good bee guy.
Yeah, he really is. And so we have this great honey from him, and it is just this goldenrod honey is amazing. We're going to add a little bit of this goldenrod to counteract. We want that umami thing going on, sweet, salty, savory kind of
the
thing going on.
things.
So now it's your turn.
Okay.
Whisk away.
This is
Slow,
the secret.
steady stream.
All right.
You want to whisk, and just a slow, steady stream, just like that. There you go. You're doing great.
Oh, look at that. We finally got a good job for Mark Hansen. Sabina would be proud
Okay, you
of
can
me.
drop the angle of that
All right.
bowl now. You're
Good.
fine. No,
All
you
right.
got to keep stirring
I have to
though.
keep going? All right. I don't know.
That's
I'm afraid
fine.
I'm gonna mess it up.
No, keep going. We have to add a little bit more oil. You can either do a figure eight, you can go in circles like you're doing right now. You just want to make sure you get it all together and it stays emulsified. Now, if you want to cheat, you can do this in a blender. It's going to break up the whole grain mustard a little bit, or you can do it in a food processor. We're about there. You see how it's starting to get some viscosity to it, some texture?
I would. I think Lauren Cam is necessary.
Okay,
right
so let's give that a taste.
Hey, my gosh. Mark,
That was
that's
easy, wasn't
amazing.
it? Now you can use extra virgin olive oil, and I like to use extra virgin olive oil. You can do some oils that don't have as much flavor, canola, grapeseed, whatever your dietary needs are. Give that a little taste.
That's
Really?
fantastic. Okay.
All right. All right, let's move on.
Perfect. We're moving.
That actually tastes like your restaurant.
I would hope so. That's what we do. This next one we're doing,
Ooh, that's
we're going to make a
very good.
low-fat version of this, a low-calorie version of this. We're going to substitute 3/4 of the oil for vegetable stock.
Okay.
We're going to thicken that with a product called xanthan gum. You can get this at grocery stores now, some retailers, and of course, you know our big box in the sky that delivers to everybody's house every day now.
I know.
Okay, so we're going to add the vegetable stock. We're going to add some red wine vinegar.
Am I supposed to rinse this off?
You can just throw it in the back sink. Okay? A little bit of garlic, because I love garlic in my Italian vinaigrettes. I really do. And you can add some salt. We're gonna add some overnight tomatoes to give it some flavor, depth of flavor from those tomatoes. And xanthan gum is a commercial thickening agent. You can use it hot, you can use it cold. It's gonna stabilize things, it's gonna keep the emulsion going. It's gonna keep everything together.
So you have to do it while it's moving?
Yes, so
Okay.
1 teaspoon can thicken 1 cup of liquid. So we're gonna add about a half a teaspoon of this, and you can whisk that together now. Okay, perfect. If you can bring my olive oil back right over there.
I moved it. I shouldn't have.
That's okay. That's okay. And now we are going to just use one quarter of the amount of olive oil in this. And you're going to see after a few minutes that's going to thicken together. Now you can do anything in this. You could put fresh parsley, fresh basil, fresh oregano, mint, whatever kind of flavor profile you like from herbs.
Does that smell good?
Doesn't that smell great?
Wow.
Did we put pepper in it yet?
I don't think so.
Okay, we're gonna put some pepper in it. I'll stir while you do the pepper. And as many turns or as not turns as you like. Like when I write recipes, I put like 5 or 6 turns. That means you go around the loop 5 or 6 times. Okay?
I like to go around the loop at least like 11 times.
Okay, 11 times is good.
You know what, 5 or 6
you see
times
how that's
isn't
thickening up?
enough for me.
And that is all from the xanthan gum. A little bit goes a long way, and it looks like a thick vinaigrette.
Yes, it does.
It does.
It's actually perfect.
So we're gonna come back, we're gonna make the ranch dressing. This ranch dressing that we have at Bistro, everybody absolutely adores and loves.
People say things that are like they have the ability to like they would drink
And
this.
it's easy.
You should put it in a to-go
It should be
container
drinkable.
and just like.
So we are going to add.
I'm gonna move you
some,
down here, Mark, so that way
some
our guys
heavy-duty
can
mayonnaise.
keep track of you.
Okay, we're going to add some heavy-duty mayonnaise, and use your favorite brand. I would not do the one that's more like salad dressing, which is my mom's favorite, but we're not going to mention that brand. Some sour cream. You could use light sour cream if you want to reduce your calories, and you could use light mayonnaise if you wanted to reduce your calories. Buttermilk, got to have the buttermilk because it has that acid in it, and it really brings out the flavors of everything. So I'm going to have you slowly start to whisk that together, because if you go too crazy too fast, it's going to be everywhere, and we don't want that. We're going to add a couple of different. We're going to add granulated onion. We're going to add granulated garlic. Some paprika.
I feel like everybody around us is like watching me do this.
They are watching you do it.
They're making my
fresh dill is the killer for this, and a little bit of sugar. Okay, and I used a little bit of sugar in the raw. I really like that. And we're gonna add a nice pinch of salt, because you really want to season. Again, you want to season your dressings pretty well. And at the end, we're gonna season that with a little bit of pepper. And now you can get a little bit more
aggressive.
happy. You can get a little bit more aggressive. Why don't you give me the pepper over there? Start adding some pepper.
All right. Maybe just 1 or 2. Great. All
Yeah,
right,
as peppery or as non-peppery as you want.
All right.
And I think that looks great. I'm gonna give it a little finger taste. Ranch dressing, fantastic. Isn't that great?
That will get any kid to eat any carrot, any piece of celery, anything.
They will.
Just
I mean,
put
the
that
kids
on
after
there.
school, they really like sliced cucumbers. They love sliced carrots, celery.
So good.
You know, and that's a
on
great dip
everything.
for them. And of course, for their chicken tenders. You know, and what we're
Can't
doing
say
is
no to
here,
those. These are
when we're
so
making
great.
our own dressings at home, we're controlling what goes inside of it. We're
That is the
controlling the ingredients. We're controlling all. We don't have any of those things that they put in there. All the big companies put in there. Right. You know, when you read the ingredient list, for this ranch dressing, it's what, 7 ingredients.
It's pretty simple. Go look at his website, bistro1907.com, for all of these recipes. Please go make them and make your spring salads that much fresher.
Well, Ducat not only sells the product, but we service them. We have parts and service support for every machine that you buy at Ducut. You are purchasing a machine, it's eventually going to break or need work, and we are here to do that. You don't get that from an online sale or a mass merchant. They just don't have the ability to have the parts and the service. We send our mechanics to school every year. We have 2 Briggs & Stratton master service technicians. There are not many in the country, probably less than 5,000 in the country, and we have 2 at Ducut. And we also have gold certified steel mechanics and numerous certifications in parts and service for every brand that we carry.
So let yourself go to Ducut. Let yourself go to Ducut.
Taking one cash offer for your home doesn't have to be your only option. I'm Barbara Corcoran, and especially in today's current market, having a local real estate agent who offers great marketing and options that are customized to fit your needs is smart. In Youngstown, the agent I trust is Kelly Warren. Kelly can give you a guarantee to sell your home, instant offer, and the best marketing strategies in the Mahoning Valley. Get the option that's right for you. Go to kellysoldit.com.
All right, back here at Valley Spotlight, Sunday morning.
Happy Sunday, Mike.
Happy Sunday to you people and you people out there, by golly.
You had a chance to make your way out to Angiuli's Farm Market in Canfield.
I don't know if you know, you go into the greenhouse and there's these giant plants and you're like, I don't even know what that is. And is it okay to put in Ohio? Like, is it all right to put in my yard?
It's like you're traveling somewhere else.
Right. So we're going to take a look at some exotic plants that you can have in your yard this year. Well, here we are at Angiuli's Farm Market. Carl is here with us, and we thought we'd do something a little bit different from the greenhouse today.
Yeah, something
more exotic. I mean, I feel like I'm in the jungle here. These are what?
Banana trees.
Banana trees. And you know that my next question will be...
Do they make bananas?
Yes! That's right. We're totally on the same... Do they?
No, these really are not. These are, I mean, if you had them long enough, I'm sure they would, but... You know, this is a decorative, something that does well in shade. It's a centerpiece in your planter that sticks upright. You know, and then you put some nice flowers around it. And they are cool because they're a plant that's easy to take care of, likes the shade, which is hard to find. And it part sun, obviously, shade to part sun, and it's easy to maintain.
End of the year, do we bring it in or just scrap it and get another one next year?
No, you can actually overwinter it, take it in before it gets frosted on, and then put it in maybe your garage where it doesn't freeze. The ticket is it doesn't freeze, and it gets a little bit of sunlight, low level light, you know, is okay, or your basement, and you can bring it out in the spring, protect it in early season because it's going to be tender, and then just kind of get it out there on your patio and reuse it.
There you go. Let's scooch down.
Yes.
This is a what?
Popcorn plant.
It's a popcorn plant. Why is it called that?
It is because it smells like popcorn when you touch it.
If you touch the leaves.
Touch the leaves, it smells like popcorn.
Smells like hot buttered popcorn.
Hot buttered popcorn, and it's excellent. And it makes a little yellow flower.
Okay.
Full sun, likes well-drained soils. Something really cool. It's just about now starting to shoot some little flowers. They're yellow, like popcorn. Cool plant. Same thing, you can overwinter that also.
Okay. This is one I should have been more familiar with, but I'm not. This is a
fig tree.
It's a fig tree.
Yeah.
And would you plant this in the yard?
You can put it in the yard or get a big trash barrel and put it on wheels on a trash barrel so you can roll it in and out, keep it well watered, fertilize, and you can grow it in a barrel and then winter it in the garage, or you could put it in the yard, protected somewhere from the cold, you know, winds blowing from the west, preferably south or east or north, and then cover it in the winter.
Okay. Does it produce figs?
Yes, it does.
How about that? Very cool. All right, finally, come on over here to this monstrosity.
The big.
This is called elephant ear, right?
Elephant ear. This was overwintered. This is the second year we had it in the market, and it went to sleep. And this is what's happening now. It's coming to life.
It's crazy.
It's huge. Cut the old leaves off. You could also, some people plant it outside in their yard, protected obviously. It likes the shade, part sun, and they will cut it back down in the fall time, put some leaves or straw on it to protect it, and then it'll come awake again in the spring and continue to grow. Or you could put it like we have here in a planter, and then in the fall time we move the planter in, your garage or your basement, lightly watered, a little bit of sunlight, nothing crazy. As long as it doesn't freeze, you're good to go.
Very good. And Julie's Farm Market right here on, what are we on, 46?
46 in Canfield.
South of Canfield a little bit. The hours in the summertime are?
We're 9 to 6 pretty much every day.
Come out here and check them out.
The popcorn plant?
Honest
For
to
real?
goodness, smells like hot buttered, like you're like, wow.
Really?
Yeah, smells like butter. It's really weird.
We gotta get one of those,
Pretty cool.
guys. Fred and Smina are helping on the show right now.
They would love it.
They would like that.
Love a
I would
popcorn
like
plant.
that.
All right, we're going to the country.
Yes, we are. 56 acres. You could do whatever you want, however you want to do it, especially when you have a large parcel like this. Thank you, Kelly, for telling us all about this in East Palestine.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you're looking for a little slice of wilderness, a little slice of heaven, spot to like gather your thoughts or your friends or your family, or really the whole town.
Yes, you can fit them all right here.
This is the one. We are standing not anywhere near the home right now,
Right.
because today it's all about East Palestine and having acres and acres and acres. How many to be exact, Kel?
56 acres here on Hamilton Road.
What? 56 acres?
Yep. So you know the game that all the kids play, that Minecraft?
Yes.
That this is what I love about it, is they like start building little buildings everywhere, and I'm like, if I had 50 acres, I would have this and this.
Yes.
And this.
I'd have
So
a
this is
general
like
store. I'd have a little place just to, do puzzles.
Right,
You could do
right.
all those things here. And there are actually a couple of buildings within sight right now that can serve all kinds of purposes. We've got this big barn.
Yeah, pole barn, garage, shed, house,
Right.
And then the land. So regardless, if you're animal people, this is it. If you're hobby people, this is it. If you're car mechanic people, this is it. If you're just, I don't want to see a neighbor people, this is it. Like, you get to when you own real estate and you have your own land and lots of it, you get to do whatever you want.
Yes, you can. And this one has that list of things that just continuously go on. As I'm looking this way, there's a beautiful little pond.
Yeah, gorgeous views everywhere. This is like, some land is like all wooded or all flat. Like this is like rolling, lush, and we couldn't be here on a prettier day.
Right, it is a lovely day. But even like up this hill, if you go past this way, Fred and I did a little scouting before you got here. Shocked, I know. There's like farm fields, and then the homeowners told me that there's like a park
Perfect.
that they created on this property.
Love it.
I could just keep on going on and on and on about this property out here in East Palestine, where things are still holding just great when it comes to the real estate market. And this one, it's still a lot of money, but like in the grand scheme of things, it's really not.
Well, and you can, when you have real estate, you can use your real estate to make money. We've talked about that before.
Yep.
So dairy farmers leasing out land, oil leases on the land, and then like I said, any kind of work home business or hobby kind of business, you can find ways to create money when you've got property.
And you got it here, and then some. Call or text Kelly at any point. She does have a graduating senior who is going into college, and lots of things going on this summer, but she'll still text you right back, right?
I gotta pay for her, so yeah.
Yes. It's 56 acres.
Sell your homes, people.
Come on, baby. Call or text
330-717-2689.
or visit them at kellysoldit.com.
There you
It's
go.
a great website. Sign up for those email alerts too. When you put in your criteria, you don't even have to look at Zillow anymore, and your eyeballs fall out of your head. You can
perfect.
just click it right there. Thanks, Kel.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go
Okay.
this way. You could go that way.
Hey everybody, I'm Mark Canzanetta, and I want to welcome you to Oaxaca Taco, and I want to invite you down to try our $39 family deal. Authentic Oaxaca flavors are packed into your choice of 8 achote chicken or beef picadillo tacos, 4 mini pieces of elote street corn, chili lime tortilla chips, and 2 of our savory salsas, plus 4 churros with dulce de leche and 4 small burrito slushies. Just $39. Order at oaxacataco.com now.
Oaxaca Taco. Eat more tacos.
Back here at the ballpark, Eastwood Field, for this edition of Valley Spotlight.
Have you ever been to the mall and you're like hungry, but you're not hungry, or you need like Advil and you don't know where to get it?
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, maybe that's more of a lady thing, but nonetheless, there's a place called 3-2-Go at the Southern Park Mall, and Mike, nobody works there.
Go on.
I know. All right, I'm gonna go on and I'm gonna let.
And this is a store.
This is a store.
All right, let's see
no
it.
one works there. A familiar face out here at the Southern Park Mall. We've got Gail at 3-2-Go.
Right.
Did I get it right? 3-2-Go, like 3-2-1-Go. That's what this is all about. You can get in, get out, and get on with your life.
Get what you need.
This is such an interesting concept for people that have never seen this, and I was one of them. How does this whole thing work? There's everything in here.
You come in, you find what you need. We have a selection of first aid, Band-Aids, things like that, products that ladies may need, headache medicine, things like other things.
Seems like a lot of things ladies need. I'm one of those.
Candies, sodas, we even have ice cream treats, Keurig coffee. So if you don't want to interact and you just want to come in and get what you need, you just come into 3-2-Go, you pick out what you want, go to the self-pay checkout, and there's someone who will always come on and help you if you need.
If you need it. And we got to talk to somebody very, very nice there for a second that comes over the speaker, and they can see you on the overhead cameras if you do have a problem. You know, sometimes you go to those self-pay places and you're like,
right,
I'm stuck.
Right.
Somebody's there immediately to help you.
And there's even a help button on the kiosk that you can press, and then they are notified that you need help.
How long has this been here at the Southern Park Mall?
It has been here for a little under a year.
So barely a year. Our nephews have come in here, popped in here. Our daughter, getting some treats here or there. It really is convenient and very, very nice. And for people like my husband, I know he gets to come out here and do all these fun things, but sometimes it's just easier to get in, not have to make the conversation, and get on with your life.
If you're in a bad mood and you don't want to talk to anybody, come here.
And then you can't be in a bad mood because really,
You've got candy and soda. What more do you need?
Candy, soda, and games, and puzzles, and just some things that maybe you didn't think you needed until you need them, and they're right in front of you. You guys are open when the mall's open, right?
And even we're still open because we have no doors. We're still open for the overnight crew here at the mall.
Oh my goodness.
If they forgot to pack their lunch, if they need a treat, a pick-me-up, we're open for them too.
I'm glad to hear it. Gail, thanks so much. You go between this location and the one in Grove City, as well as Shelby's, right?
Yep. We have one at Grove City Outlets in the same run as the Starbucks. We have this one, and then Shelby's is in the center court of the mall.
You are a busy lady.
I am a busy lady.
You need all the sweets and caffeine that you can possibly get. Thank you for joining us always on Valley Spotlight. Have a good rest of your summer, okay?
Okay, you too.
All right.
That would be great for everyone except for my mother, who would not be able to figure it out and would be calling me or hitting the help button.
But they're there to help.
They are.
And they can see everything that's
Maybe
happening.
we'll try. Be part of her therapy.
There's lots of fun things in there, so
Speaking
anyway.
of things with less human involvement.
Right. So we went to the National Restaurant Association show in Chicago, and we went on behalf of Steelite, and we had a lot of fun with a lot of their people from all over the world. But we had to bring this story home because it was just so interesting and different. And when it comes to technology in restaurants and in hospitality, this is just mind-blowing. So take a look. The annual National Restaurant Association show in Chicago, Illinois, is known for bringing people together all in the name of food and hospitality. People, yes, that's a given, but what about robots?
So this is Plato. Plato is an indoor delivery robot, essentially, that was designed for the hospitality industry. So just to start here, we'll give you a little bit of personality from Plato. So Plato is designed to be very kind of user-friendly and, comfortable around, something that would be comfortable around people. People would be comfortable around the robot. You can edit later, right?
Meet Corwin Carson, who is most certainly not a robot.
Looking at you, looking at her the whole time, not at the camera. What about my arms? Can I? I'm Corwin Carson. I'm the CEO of United Robotics Group Americas, Inc.
This company is adding personality into a space that really is the new frontier in hospitality. And it's no secret that the entire industry took a big hit in the hiring department thanks to the global pandemic.
The stats we hear from restaurant owners, it's always the same story. It's almost impossible to fill the shifts, and if you do, the turnover is punishing as well. So I think Bureau of Labor Statistics reported that 500,000 jobs go underserved every month in the hospitality space. They go unfilled, essentially.
With all of those open roles to fill, it makes sense that this little guy or gal could be rolling into a restaurant near you sooner than you think.
So the simplest use cases are serving, so from the kitchen to the tables, or busing, of course, after the meal back to the kitchen area.
But every restaurant and venue is different, right? No two places are the same. Plato is designed to be able to handle any dining space.
So essentially, and we'll see if you can see a little glimpse, but we have the tablet. There's also the tablet integrated into the robot. But essentially, you can create a map by walking the robot around the restaurant, around the facility. And it creates almost like a blueprint of the facility, including the tables, the walls, any other features. Once you've done that, you utilize the tablet to add destinations like table 1, kitchen, dish pit, things like that. And once you've done that, you simply just push a couple buttons on the face of the unit, on the tablet, or through a headset. You can actually do audio commands and tell Plato where to go and what to do.
Plato and all the software and support cost about $20,000, or a lease program offers the technology at about $20 a day. Corwin has over 20 years of experience in robotics, and he's proudest of the fact that pretty much anyone can use this technology to make restaurant life easier.
I think what's most unique about Plato is how easy to use it is. So everyone that we've ever taught to utilize this product is an expert within a couple hours. And in the, back to the kind of intimidation of robotics and technology, that early adoption phase, people, they want to be comfortable around it, right? They want to be able to use it themselves, and they don't have technical teams. A restaurant doesn't have a team of robotics experts. So what's most exciting about it is that it was all designed in a way that anyone can be a completely comfortable user with the product. If you can use a cell phone, you can use this product.
I don't hate it.
No, it's
I
like
don't
a
know.
Roomba for
There's stuff in my.
plates.
I always feel like I'm going to put my arm in my dish anyhow, or something's going to get on me. So
yes.
I guess.
Yeah.
There you go. Good job, restaurants. More of that.
And more Valley Spotlight right after this short break.
Back here on Valley Spotlight, one final segment for you on this Sunday morning.
Yeah, we're out here at Eastwood Field, and there are wonderful fireworks on any given night. Just check the schedule for when those are going to be happening. But you had a chance to catch up with some folks that are wheeling and dealing fireworks at low prices for everybody.
If you want to get that boom, boom, pow, what was that? Was that Black Eyed Peas?
Uh-huh.
I think so.
It was a little Fergie.
For yourself and have a neighborhood celebration and save a few bucks on the way, this is a good place to go. Just a couple more days until the 4th of July, so we thought that we'd come out to Wholesale Fireworks and talk about fireworks, the biggest and the best. We came to their Hubbard location. They also have spots in Niles and in Canton. This is Lori Naples. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming.
Oh my gosh,
this
this
is wonderful. Right
the best
before
time of the year.
It's perfect.
I know.
It's a perfect time.
So 500 grams, that's the biggest we're allowed to do right
Yes,
now as just a
correct,
normal homeowner, correct?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, so tell me about that.
So it's one box, one wick, set it on the ground, light it, and you have a show. And then if you want a bigger show, you just put more of the boxes together and,
Do they connect with each other?
You can connect them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you don't
With
have to.
fuse, yeah.
Gotcha. This one is insanely popular.
Yes, and we just got it back in stock, colorful cadence, not to just, single out this one because we have multiple ones that are just awesome. Yeah, Paint the Sky, High Stepper,
So they'll be the big, like you'll see the big ones.
Some fan aerials where they, dance across the sky back and forth. Yeah.
Okay.
They're fantastic.
I think this is neat that you guys bundled a bunch of them together here, and that's been popular too, right?
Correct. We sell by the case, and what we did here with the assortment packages for the powers, there's a different item, like one of them has 3 different items in it. You buy it by the case, that comes out of the warehouse. It's a whole different pricing structure for the cases, but we do offer the assortments, which is, they're very popular. We'll sell out of those.
What are the advantages of coming to Wholesale Fireworks then, price-wise?
Okay, so all of our retail items are buy one, get one free all year round. That's our thing. We've been doing it for years. It's the same thing. But we also have over 100 items in all 3 of our locations that are buy one, get 2 free.
Okay.
So that's the retail end. But then we also sell by the case. And depending on how much you buy, we offer case price discounts.
Very good. And then as far as safety goes, I know I've seen you better have some water with you.
Yep.
Make sure you have a good flat surface to do it on.
Correct, yeah. You can actually duct tape items down like these 500 grams or our regular 200 grams repeaters. When we talk about the mortar, same thing. You can drill them down to a board. It's just very safe to do. We're all about safety.
All right, let's get into the mortars now. These are, people seem to love these too, don't they?
They are quite popular.
Okay.
Yes.
It's like a tube, right?
Yeah, one tube. Multiple shells and tubes come in one box. So you just put the shell down into the tube, hang the wick over the side and light it. But like I said, these are the ones that you want to either drill down to a board or secure with cement brick blocks.
We don't want that one tipping over.
No, we don't want anything tipping over.
Right, that would cause a mad scramble.
And then space between your viewers and the items.
Very good. Ohio, for a long time, ever since I was a kid, you couldn't shoot off fireworks, but things have changed.
Yes, they have.
All right, so what are the new
May
rules?
18th last year, it changed. You can shoot multiple days through the year. There's a list online that you can look at for the Ohio law. But for the 4th of July, you can do the 3rd, the 4th, the 5th, and you can do the weekend prior to and the weekend after the 4th. Besides Memorial Day, Labor Day, June 19th, Cinco de Mayo. There's a few of them.
Makes sense. What about Pennsylvania?
PA, they are a safe and sane state, which means all year round you can shoot novelty items, which are fountains, sparklers, things like that, snappers. But they do have laws where you can shoot during the 4th. You have to check with your local municipality because the laws change in various areas.
And everybody's a little bit different.
Correct.
All right. Hours that you're open, I know that it's extended hours this time of the year.
Correct. Yeah, we're 9 to 9 right now through the 4th of July. We go back to 9 to 7 after that. Hubbard is open all year round. Niles store, Canton store, just through the 4th of July.
Okay. WFboom.com, and they're all over the social media sites too, right?
Facebook, Instagram, look us up, like, share, follow, do all the things.
Are you open on the 4th?
We are. We're open every day.
Every day, you guys.
Every day.
Check them out, right just south of I-80 in Hubbard, Wholesale Fireworks. You won't be sorry. There you go.
Thank
Some of
you,
those
Lori. She looks
displays
beautiful,
are
too.
amazing, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Really, wow.
Right.
Colleen Chance.
Sometimes the student becomes the master.
There you go.
Yeah, so let's see what happens in the dance industry, right?
Yes.
Here we go. For Easy Street Productions co-founder Maureen Collins, seeing Colleen Chance, one of her former students, open up a dance studio of her own is quite special.
When I think of Colleen as that person who came up through the ranks and who has admired me, it's so humbling. And we shed a lot of tears together and we laugh very hard together. I cannot tell you how much pride I have when I go over to her studio and watch her with the kids. It just reminds me so much of myself that I'm like, wow, she really did pick up a few of my tips. And I'll tell you, she teaches me a whole lot right now about patience and understanding and not letting it really get the best of you.
Colleen began as a little rascal with Easy Street Productions as a child and eventually became one of the key performers in the group.
When I was a little girl, I saw Pump Boys and Dinettes at the Uptown Theater, and when I saw Maureen Collins on stage, I knew that's what I wanted to do. Granted, even though I was a very shy little girl, but I think she helped actually to bring me out of my cage, so to speak. And I mean, I would just watch them and I just wanted to soak everything up like a sponge and learn from them. And so they really taught me a lot on how I wanted to be a teacher also, especially working with Maureen with the workshops and everything. And so they really just inspired me. Again, I use that word inspire, but they truly did.
Colleen was a little rascal. She was maybe 9 years old, something like that. She was in my very first class of Rascals, and we did the performance of Miracle on Easy Street. It was actually called Yuletime Celebration, and we did that at Stambaugh Auditorium. And then Colleen every year sang as a rascal as long as she could. She was already a talented dancer. As soon as she could audition for dancing, she did for the Christmas show. She became a dancer. And then I believe it was in 2005, Colleen became one of our featured singers, and she has been one of those from then on.
The experiences with the Easy Street shows and workshops led Colleen to establish a different kind of dance studio.
You know, dance, I grew up dancing, and it teaches you so much more than just dance. You learn how to be on time places, you learn how to listen, you learn, you know, just how to be in a group of people and get along and not be nitpicking other people, and that's one of the biggest things I wanted when I opened the studio, and that's why I called it Inspire. Our job was to educate, motivate, and create, and my kids help me do that all the time. I was tired of the competition scene. We are a recreational studio, so we don't do any dance competitions. I found that it was burning the kids out a little bit, and not every kid wants to compete. So I wanted a place for those kids that want to just come, have fun, learn dance, but they're still getting that competition level education.
As you might expect, performance nights can be overwhelming, so Maureen helps out at recital time.
My role here tonight is best friend. So if I can be here during her recital and give her a little bit of freedom to take that deep breath and just enjoy her kids, then I'm really thrilled to be here. And a lot of the people that go here come to Easy Street, vice versa. We trade off people, so it works out really nice.
And then on the big night, it's always exciting to see the kids and the parents enjoying the performances. And there you have it.
How about that?
Makes me want to.
Does it make you want to get up and shake your groove thing?
It does not.
No?
Absolutely.
I'm still trying to figure out what's going to make him want to get up and dance. We haven't found it yet. We've been doing this, what, 15 years?
Yeah, I know.
Still haven't found it yet. That's all right. All right, so truly Trumbull.
Yeah.
We're out here in Trumbull County. There's tons of reasons to come on out here to Trumbull County.
Mm-hmm.
And the Trumbull County Tourism Board invited us to go spend some time at Woodland Cellars and Two Hot Mamas, two wonderful businesses under one roof on Main Street in Hubbard.
Oh, we're at Woodland Cellars in Hubbard. This is our first location. It's our baby, our first baby. You know how that goes.
Cheers to that, right?
Yeah, another cheers, absolutely. Oh, it's so easy to get to. We're right off the highway, right in between both. It's still like right off the 80, you come down, we're right in the middle of Hubbard, right in the heart of it. We've got a really great thing going with the rest of the businesses around here. We've got a coffee shop right next to us, a cigar lounge. There's a little cupcake shop that just went in. So we're in a really, really great spot. I get my own personal service. I kind of get to choose what my husband makes next because he makes it all. He makes it all on site between here and our Liberty location. He started just kind of as a hobby making alcohol, and he from there kind of grew it into this business, into this and our other location as well. It's just him and his science background that makes it, and you know, we just really focus on traditional, like, you know, we want a traditional Chardonnay versus like, oh, a fruity whatever, you know. It's all just very traditional to start out. Now sometimes we'll play and we'll do like the peach hibiscus, or we'll get a little bit of creativity in there, but he really has tried to get a nice base of like, you want a Cabernet, we're gonna give you this very, you know, specific Cabernet, which I think is really cool to kind of start with that baseline of knowing exactly what you want, what you're gonna get. It's no big surprise, and then kind of play with it from there.
And people are literally coming in the door.
They're literally coming in the door.
Come on in, ladies.
Please come in. Be on the news. Cheers. That we're family friendly, so that's something that people don't know about. I mean, our kids are always here. We definitely encourage it. We have a really great green space out back where they can go and they can play. They can bring a ball and toss it around, you know, as long as they're not hitting patrons. And it's kind of just a fun, casual atmosphere. We like to keep it, you know, just kind of chill, and we just want people to leave happy. Like I said, I recommend a flight. So anytime someone's their first time coming in, I say, sit down, let's try some stuff. Like, what do you normally drink? Do you like sweets? Do you like dries? Do you want to kind of branch out a little bit and see if we can get you into something a little bit different? And then we kind of go from there. So if you like a sweet wine or a dry wine, then we pair it with what's on the menu the best. We have a full menu of as far as food and drinks go. So our food menu ranges from salads, flatbreads, burgers, these really juicy giant burgers that, you know, you can maybe eat half of if you're me. Appetizers, Audra started out Two Hot Mamas is a pepper company, so she does all these really amazing hot pepper dishes and appetizers. So it's really good stuff.
Two Hot Mamas, we started in 2016 as a pepper company. So we were the first licensed cannery in this part of Ohio. So we started with hot peppers, peppers and sauce, pickled peppers, hot pepper mustard, everything pepper that you can jar, we did. So that's how our company started. Danny came in one day. Our kids were all going into kindergarten because we have kids around the same age. And we just started talking, and she was like, I love this place, your kids are here, you know, and her kids came in, we started talking, hanging out, they started ordering hot peppers from us for the winery, and the collaboration, friendship just blossomed from there. So after we started with peppers, we went into like antipasta trays, and then charcuterie became a big thing in the last like 4 years. So I jumped on the charcuterie board, and our orders, we got crazy busy, and we started coming to Woodland Cellars, and after COVID hit our kitchen, we closed the kitchen down across the street, and we started working out of here to do charcuterie orders. And then when it happened that this location needed someone to come in and do the kitchen and the cooking, we decided to do that this past year. So our hot pepper mustard is probably our best seller as far as overall. So when you go to like Pittsburgh or Cleveland, peppers and oil aren't a big thing. Peppers and oil are not a big thing outside of Youngstown. Most people are like, what do you mean, peppers and oil? It's crazy. But our hot pepper mustard is probably our #1 seller because everyone likes mustard, and then we grind up the hot peppers in it. It's sweet, it has a good kick to it. It's good as a marinade, it's good on burgers, and it's the thing I can like sell all the time. They're not confused about it.
That's great.
All right. We did like a cross collaboration line that we called Two Hot Cellars. So Nate and Danny took peppers and infused it into a peach mead, and we sold out of that, a keg of that immediately. Like within a few days it was gone. And then Two Hot Mamas, we took their meat and infused it into peach jam. So again, we were sold out of that as well. I take pride just in the fact that it's from scratch. Anything we can make from scratch, we do. We try to incorporate products from both businesses in a lot of our dishes, as well as other companies or other small businesses. So our baker, she is from Trumbull County. She does all our desserts. We work a lot with the coffee shop over here. So we work with a lot of local farms So not only, you know, are we a local business, we try to support and collaborate with as many as we can.
We've all been saying, I've never been there, you've never been there, you've never been there.
I'm not.
And let me tell you, you guys gotta go.
We do.
The food is fantastic, the company even better, and so nice to see two friends coming together and making someplace just really remarkable in downtown Hubbard. So really fun stuff. You guys are fun stuff too.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. How much longer is the season? Are we close to like halfway through? Are we a third of the way through, or?
We're about a third of the way through.
Okay.
We go through the Saturday before Labor Day.
Yeah.
All right.
Great. Nice.
Lots of season left.
I don't want to miss out on all the buck nights, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
You still have a lot of buck nights, so come on out.
All right.
And $2 taco nights, which are usually on the buck nights because those are usually on Thursdays, right?
They are.
All right, $2 tacos from Oaxaca Taco. And just wonderful to be able to be out here and celebrate the summer and the season, and you being the general manager, darling.
Anything else going on at Eastwood Field this summer that we should know about?
We have so many things going on at Eastwood Field. We have Summer Hits of the Ballpark this year.
Okay.
So we have a lot of concerts that are happening on mostly Saturdays that we don't have Scrappers games.
Right.
We will be here with the stage set up right at home plate.
Very cool.
And it's a very cool experience. Lots of those left to go. So
Very
definitely
fun.
check it out.
Wonderful venue for it too. So thank you, Heather.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mike.
You're
and
welcome.
thank you to my wonderful husband, who we're celebrating our 1-year anniversary this month. So yay, we made it. They always say it's the first year is the hardest.
They do?
They do. People say that. People have said that to me over and over again.
I think
for
the
last
last year is the hardest. If I had to pick one, that would be the hardest.
I would say so too. Been there, done that. All right.
All right, anyway, how can they watch our show, Lauren?
ValleySpotlight.com is a great place to do it. Hopefully our cable providers have talked to WFMJ and WBCB on getting the schedules okay on Spectrum. So just 10 o'clock in the morning, please just be patient with them.
Yeah.
Download the Roku channel. We're really pretty much anywhere. Follow us on Facebook, social media, Instagram, and Twitter. You can't even like go anywhere without like wanting to do us.
There you
That's
go.
a good thing.
That's true.
So
When I was a kid, I was fascinated by the photomat. Were you fascinated by the photomat?
Bring my memory back.
I don't even know what I don't even know
The
what
little shack where you give them
this.
film in the
God.
parking lot of the mall, and then you'd come back and it was developed a couple of.
Yeah, I remember that.
It was a very small building, almost as big as like this area right here, and I always wondered.
How do they do that?
Would you sit in? Is it hot in there? You know what I'm saying. I wanted to know more about the photomat. You would think. Yes, you would think.
They're a lot older than us.
Retro-mercial today. Maybe
Retro-mercial, Heather.
Perhaps you guys
That's
would
what
like
it
to
is.
learn a little something about the past. The world did not
We'll
start
look
in
into it.
2002.
Thank you for joining us.
All right.
Always.
Bye.
Bye.
When can I pick up the pictures? Thursday. This Thursday. Okay, let me make a note of that.
You gonna write it down there?
Well, it's going to.
Oh,
yeah.
well, then let's say Tuesday.
You mean 2 days earlier?
No, 5 days later.
5 days later. I thought as much.
If this customer were at a Photomat store, we'd be introducing him to our brand new picture pickup promise. Photomat's way of telling you exactly when your pictures will be ready.
That quick?
Sure, and if it doesn't work out, you get a free roll of film.
Oh, no. You get in trouble
Oh,
for
it's
that.
no problem.
Huh?
It's a Photomat policy.
The Photomat picture pickup promise.
Is there a Photomat store around here?
If you like this video, subscribe to Valley Spotlight on YouTube and be sure to click on the notifications bell so you know when we've got some new stuff. You also can like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and subscribe to us on Vimeo or our Roku channel.